The National Civil Society Coalition, in its press statement this morning, appeals for immediate cessation of hostilities between the SSPDF and SPLAIO forces in Walgak, Akobo County of Jonglei State. On the 5th of July, we learned with utter disappointment of this particular resumption of conflict. It is important to note that Akobo and Walgak in particular host thousands of displaced persons as a result of the similar conflict in northern Jonglei in the recent months. This civilian population is being attended to by the humanitarian agencies who are providing life-saving assistance, including medicine, food, and shelter. And this is in response to the government's security assurance at that particular time. Although the severity of this conflict, this particular conflict, in terms of casualties, remains unclear at the moment, this is an unfortunate relapse to violence, and it is a clear threat to civilian lives and their properties, as well as a clear threat to humanitarian operations in the entire northern and central Jonglei. We are alarmed by this incident as a civil society in the country. And number one, the National Civil Society Coalition appeals to the warring parties for an unconditional end to the violent hostilities in Walgak and calls on the citizen to investigate this development. Secondly, we are calling on the presidency to convene a political dialogue without a further delay, one that is inclusive of all the parties signatory to the 2018 ORAXs, including the suspended first vice president. The coalition is very much certain that the remedy to this conflict lies with the political parties, and that the more this dialogue is delayed, the more the conflict persists, and thus furthering the suffering of the people, as well as compounding the apparent challenges of the election mechanisms, including the National Election Commission, the National Constitutional Review Commission, and the National Bureau of Standards, including the political parties' council activities all across the country. Thank you very much.